and British co-production, essentially take charge of it. And to do that, he'd have to bring them some footage that was too good for them to refuse.
But to get that, you'd have to have shot it.
Right. And since they hadn't shot it, they faked it.
How did they fake it?
Well, two ways. Capra recruited two of his fellow filmmakers, George Stevens and John Huston, to help him. Stevens was actually stationed in North Africa at the time, and so what he did was simply restage the liberation of towns that had already been liberated. His first assignment as a war filmmaker was to roll tanks through the same places where tanks had rolled through. And John Huston's job was to recreate tank bombings in the Mojave Desert. And
what part of North Africa is the Mojave Desert?
I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what part of North Africa Orlando, Florida is either, because that's where Huston restaged the aerial battles. And then Capra took all of this footage, plus Stevens's footage, and presented it to the Brits. And the British filmmaking unit took one look at it and knew it was faked. And the British couldn't really push back too hard against this because they themselves had restaged footage. They had just done it better. They had made it look more realistic.
They did it there.
Right,
also. Yeah.
They did it there.
Yeah.
The result, this movie, Tunisian Victory, is this very, very uneasy and difficult collaboration with, between the British and the American propaganda teams.
So is any of the combat footage that we're going to see involving American troops in Tunisian Victory authentic?
Yeah, I believe some of it is authentic, and the overall story is also authentic. One thing we should remember is that this fakery was not designed to mislead American audiences about what was going on in the war. It was designed because the actual filmmaking couldn't catch up with the story that the War Department wanted told. But the basic story of the North African victory is, you know, in broad strokes in this movie, accurate.
All right, Mark, thanks very much. Let's have a look with narration by Leo Jen, Burgess Meredith, and Bernard Miles. Here is Tunisian Victory.